Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. We're heading out to Raleigh today, going to do some Gutter Gaurd clean off and doing a little bit of a repair while we're out there. This is a house that we were at about 6 months ago, and I signed them up to do a every 6 months service rather than waiting 3 to 4 years like they did before. So we're going to be regularly maintaining their gutter guards, and I've got a house wash lined up for after that, so that's on the way home. All right, let's get out there and get it washed. Alrighty, so we're out here on job number 1. I'm getting these gutter guards cleaned off, and then I'm replacing some of these missing gutter guard spots. And I brought up a piece of new Amerimax gutter guard, which is the same that was installed here. So I'm just going to cut a new piece and pop it right on. Alright, so here we go. This is another little area on this house that needs another piece of gutter guard. So I'm just going to lay this here. I'm going to come through with my tin snips, and I'm going to make a little cut right here, just a custom piece that will overlap with the existing one. Not replacing the whole area, but just going through and doing what needs to be happened. Going through just to do what needs to happen. Alright, there you go. Just a couple, using these Craftsman tin snips. Just a couple clips, and I am in business on this corner. Alright, so most of what we've got here is just pine straw and the pollen pods that are coming off the trees now. But underneath that, perfectly clean gutters. So just scraping off the top and then getting this right here out of the middle so that's not holding water against the roof anymore. Alright, there you go. It is now ready for the blower. You can see that wet spot there where all that was just sitting holding moisture against the roof. So that's going to be able to stay dry a lot longer now. Alright, this one is all done. Got the truck and trailer reloaded. All my tools back in the truck. All of my little metal scraps back into my scrap bucket. And these are ready to go for another 6 months. Alrighty, we're on job number 2 for the day, and as you can see, this one is very much in need of a washing. Got all the doors taped up. Did an oxidation test with the client, and I have confirmed that this house is oxidized. It is about 25 years old, so that is to be expected. Beautiful Japanese maple right here next to the north side of the home, and it is nice and windy, so I'm going to be spraying that down a considerable amount to make sure that it is nice and saturated. I do want to note a couple pieces of fascia are missing up here by the peak, but they said that this house is kind of a work in progress. They've done a ton of work. Alrighty, got this Japanese maple nice and wet. We're going to start here on the north side first. And our 12-inch extension going to help us out a little bit with the wind today. Alright, I can smell the soap already. Using a fresh tank today. We just filled it up on Monday, so it is a nice hot 15%. We've diluted it down to about 6% in the tank. We're going to be pulling a little under 1, and I'm just going to hit this side twice. And probably just let it dwell a little bit longer as we go. Not much for sunshine today. It is a nice 55 degrees, so this is not going to dry super fast at all. Nice vines growing here. I already spoke with the client about vines remaining here after I'm done today. Setting that expectation early on. No confusion about what I'm able to do. Nice 15 to 20 mile an hour wind coming in. I might need to get the sharpshooter out of the truck. Alright, so this one has done very well with just a single application. I'm going to add just a little bit more just to keep it all wet. But we're not even hitting it with 1% today. And it is just absolutely coming out beautifully. And I'm going to go and I'm going to rinse the backside, which I just washed, while this second round dwells. You see over here, we still got a little bit of streaking. Alright, so there really is no area here that the X-Jet has not been able to reach. I definitely noticed a good bit of guano up on top of this little roof. And just as I was rinsing around that opening, there was a bat came out. And there is another one that is hiding on in there, but whew, a lot of mist out there today with the wind. I'll definitely be letting the client know about that bat up there. Alright, there we go. Nice and clean on the north side. That trim is bright white and popping. And those vines are still there as expected. Definitely a couple droppings I can see on the attic up there. Some guano, but that's never going to rinse clean. Just too much up there. Alright. On to wash the other two sides. Alright, well, I'm all done for the day. I'm home, showered, and Amazon just stopped by, and I got a special delivery here. I'm going to turn you around, and it is Oxalic Acid, and this is going to be part of our wood restoration, I guess we're going to be starting with. I've got a cedar shake house coming up, and I'm going to be, there's a sodium percarbonate that's coming along with this, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a better job on the wood that I am cleaning rather than just hitting it with some SH and pressure. So we're going to be switching over to doing a sodium percarbonate, and then an oxalic acid as a neutralizer behind it. So we're going to be maybe doing a little bit of testing with this over the next couple of weeks because I booked that job out so that I have time to test with this stuff, and we will see how it does. Yeehaw. You guys be safe out there.